in any like situation, too much of anything will kind of dry out and drown out the. So I think doing like a lot of shows was like cool, but then having this break is like making people hungry.
Yeah.
So when we can do shows again, it's like. Patron was like the one.
Yeah,
every time.
You loved it.
But lately it's been Don Julio.
It's like the
I don't know
Hennessy
why.
with tequila, isn't it?
Yeah. But lately it's been Don Julio. I don't know why the transition's happening. But I do want the Rocks. If the Rock is seeing this, can you please send some Terramana to everyone in Australia?
Let's get
all
that.
the Samoans, the Tongans are waiting.
What about Herradura? I grew up on Herradura.
Herradura is still nice.
I've never heard.
legit.
Is that like
Oh, Añejo? Is that right?
Añejo?
You can just say
Añejo.
Añejo.
Ah,
You don't have to.
Anijo?
Añejo.
Añejo. Añejo.
Why are words so hard today?
See,
for
it's
us?
like moist, like añejo. Moist.
Now I just heard anal when you said that. It's like moist.
Anal.
Should we-
All right.
Should we start this?
I mean, I feel like
Yeah.
we started when we started talking about
Well,
añejo.
should we intro?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
To the Añejo.
Let's just get right into it.
Yeah, what up, guys? Welcome back to Fresh and Zesty, the #1 music podcast in the world. Where we give you Zesty. Where we give you
Zesty. It's that button, man.
where we give you the tips and tricks to get famous.
Facts.
Today with us, we got a mad guest on, one of my favorite R&B guys in the world.
What up, my boy?
I just
My
met
man.
What up, my boy?
My man Kennyon Brown. Everybody, make some noise.
Oh, that's
I really like these sound effects y'all got going on.
Yeah, we got a couple good ones. I think we do this at the
We
start.
do. We can't.
We do it at the start of every
Because
episode.
if anyone listening to this, they're like, you know what, Buck, we are so sick of hearing these buttons. But just in case you wanted, like, that's fish and chips and Zesty. That's always everyone's favorite.
Zesty.
Yeah.
Yes.
Zesty.
Yes.
Hey, before we get into anything like serious,
Yeah, let's finish this chat. So, yeah, The Rock, please send over
Yeah,
some
Terramana.
Terramana.
We're
The
waiting.
Rock.
I'm so down.
Speaking of The Rock, his arch nemesis just came out with a song.
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel just came out with the song.
Shut the gates.
Say hi. Have you not?
Shut the gates.
have you heard
No.
it?
Oh,
Bro, it is.
it is the best song ever. So
I thought you guys were about to mention Tyrese because I remember they had a bit of.
Yeah, that had the thing.
But I didn't know.
is
Vin
Tyrese
Diesel-
even an actor, or is that just like a guy who
Tyrese
thinks he's
Gibson.
funny?
He's
I know
an
who he
R&B
is.
goat.
He's not.
He's an R&B goat,
R&B
man. He's-
goat.
He has music. You know
Yeah,
that,
I
right?
know he has
Okay, cool,
music.
cool, cool.
He also has an ego that like shits me to tears.
Well,
But
I mean,
speaking
like-
of egos, we got Vin Diesel. Okay, so Vin Diesel.
Bro,
we obviously
with
haven't heard this
Kygo.
before.
With Kygo.
Kygo did. Could you imagine the
With who?
bag?
You know the producer Kygo?
He's so far in the R&B
We
cycles.
recorded about it. Yeah, I know Kygo. Yeah.
He's like,
yeah. Come
Kygo,
on, tell
does
me
he
about
do
Kygo.
R&B? No, don't never
I
heard
know
of him.
Kygo. What's up?
Oh, my God.
Kygo is only like one of the biggest like DJs out there right now.
Nah,
he's like Tiesto.
I apologize. I actually don't know who Kygo is, but I'm about to be educated.
It's like a house producer. It's like, we're done here.
Okay, well, that's a wrap. Let's
Have you
close
never
this up.
heard of summer like EDM?
I would have heard. I maybe have heard it.
Honestly, you've definitely heard it. If you heard the radio, you've heard Kygo.
Yeah.
You know. Anyway,
I'm not good with the names.
Yeah.
I'm
So
not
I
good
was
with
just
the
trying to
names.
find a seller for Terramana.
Don't worry, I've already tried that.
I'll done. I'm
Failed. Wait, can we swear on here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I fucking failed. That's what I wanted to
It's
say.
all right. I'll find it. I'll find
Yeah.
it for us.
I swear you will.
I got a bottle. I got a couple bottles of Drake's bourbon when he released that Virginia Black.
Is that for the next episode, my bro?
Yeah, we'll crack one of them. I feel like we do need to have one drunk episode. For sure.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure there'll be a couple. Let's be fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
I've
But,
done some hungover ones.
Hold on. Back to Vin Diesel.
Oh, yeah, so
We got
Vin Diesel.
So yeah.
Like horrible song. I mean, it's not a
It's
bad
actually
song, but
it's not a bad song. That's the problem.
You just
The
can't tell
problem
what
is
Is this
Vin
the one with
Diesel's a
Kygo?
bad
Yeah.
singer with
I
Kygo.
meant to mention Kygo again. Song with
Oh,
Kygo?
man, you knew it.
He does deliver good beats.
Yeah. Fuck.
But yeah, no, because Stacey and I listened to it in the car as per your request.
Yeah, bro.
And it is insane. It just shows you how you don't have to be a good singer now to be to make a good song.
100%.
Because it is
100%.
so worked. It's like, you know how they like detune stuff now and
Yeah.
it just sounds like
Yeah.
in a dance music song? And he's saying the most generic fucking
It's
pop
the-
lyrics.
bro,
Like
the lyrics are
he
so
didn't
fun.
I'm
write
really
it.
trying to register like Vin Diesel.
That's the thing. Like, you hear his voice and you're like, anything near singing for this voice?
Because that's
Yeah.
what he's known for, his voice.
Yeah.
Like when he talks. So
I was gonna say for when he's
Just trying
singing.
to- No, I'm
Pretty
trying to like
sure-
imagine him singing it on a record.
Have you ever
like-
seen him sing on like, you know what? I'm gonna I'm gonna look.
Okay.
The
okay.
video of him when he was singing at the thing. You
Dude,
know
this is Kygo, by the way. We're talking about.
Yeah. It's the but yeah no like so it just shows you. Oh man, he's got behind the scenes and everything. Got the sunglasses on in the actual.
Well, if you don't have the sunglasses on in the studio, are you even recording? Let's
He just wants everyone to know he's cool.
be
Yeah,
honest.
that's a real ass question too.
Yeah. Do you wear sunglasses when you record?
When I'm lit.
Yeah, when you're lit.
Well, when it's the vendor, the vendor sessions.
Yeah. Of course. You
The
have to.
hangover sessions.
Yeah, bro, you have to. So you don't want anybody there's behind the scenes and your eyes.
I
are
wanted
like,
to actually wear glasses because
you actually wear glasses.
yeah, like sunnies today. I was like, oh, I told myself last night, bring sunnies, and I was rushing out because I was watching the
UFC.
The UFC. Up Adesanya, and yeah. So now I'm here and I forgot my glasses. Went to sleep at 4 a.m. So if you see bags, it's not from alcohol.
Okay, this is how delusional he is. This is how delusional he is. Like, it's next level. I don't know if this is like, this isn't the one I was looking
I
for.
just love the setup, man.
Oh, I have seen this. No.
Like, he's out of time.
can't.
Bro, his voice is
I mean,
so low.
it's a dope tone though.
Do you wanna,
I can't. I can't.
That's enough. I think that's enough.
No.
No.
That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, the green one, the green one.
That's real.
But like,
Oh, man.
so imagine, Tate, the fact of like you knowing that now. Listen to his song. If you guys like, wait until the end of the podcast. Listen to what is the song called?
Feel like I do.
Feel Like I Do.
The reason I know that title is
Because you listen to it over and over.
100%.
my lord.
But
First song he listens to when he wakes up. Last song he listens to when he goes to bed.
Look, I don't get it twisted.
Nah, it's cool, bro.
I'm a
I
Vin
respect
Diesel.
that.
it is actually a
respect
good
that.
song though. That's the thing. Like, I mean, look, it's Kygo. I don't think Kygo won. That bag is going to
Bro,
be.
he would have made
Kygo. Good old Kygo.
it's not a
the
song.
feet alone.
Oh, but not only that,
Good
like
old Kygo.
Kygo has detached his name from it as far as he could.
Yeah, because it's not produced by
It's
Kygo.
not. It's not like. It's
crazy.
not
Oh, wait,
Kygo.
is he on the song?
He
So
produced
Kygo's
it.
the producer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kygo's like fucking. Who's the guy that recently passed away? The DJ that was huge.
Avicii.
Avicii. Yeah, he's like an Avicii thing. Like he produces, gets
Okay.
singers on. Like
Okay.
so. Yeah, like there's no, you can't see Kygo's name. It's so clearly a Kygo
Oh
song.
my god.
But like, so I had to search Vin Diesel and it comes up like it's Vin Diesel's
Yeah.
new single.
Yeah.
And under Vin Diesel's name, I mean, it's only got like 135,000 hits or something.
Got released
how
like
long?
2 days ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
2 days.
But you got to wait. I mean, look, he got an extra listen from Stacey and I because it was intrigue more than anything.
I'm actually gonna
I
listen
hate
to it
that
after
it's a-
this.
it's a
I'm not
good
even
song.
playing. I'm
will be
about
playing
to
it,
be
though.
on the way home. I'm gonna be blasting that.
Oh, look, it's a good song. It is actually a good song. Stacey and I were like, you know what? I'd probably listen to this again.
I would not.
I just don't want to pay Vin
Watch his
Diesel
movies.
anything.
Watch his movies again, but I will not listen to that music.
Honestly, I
the
can't
one,
watch his
the one
movies
thing,
anymore.
the one thing I, when it comes to listening to music is, I mean, disagree or agree
Yeah.
is the wasted time. Like those 2 minutes.
yeah.
Have you guys ever heard a song and you're like,
Why?
yeah,
Why? First of all, why did I listen to the whole thing?
You have to know what's going to happen in that third bar.
And second of all, it's like I'm never gonna get that time back.
yeah,
But
that's
it's better than a movie. You know what I mean? Like there's a movie,
True.
like you sort of, you hope it's going to get better.
Yeah.
About an hour and a half into it, you're like, this isn't getting any. But like Once Upon a Time.
have you heard watched An American Pickle that just came out?
Did you watch
You
it?
got to be careful saying that in 2020.
An American Pickle. It's called
Yeah,
An
with
American
Seth
Pickle
Rogen.
with Seth Rogen.
That makes sense.
Dude, it's about pickles.
Is there a lot of weed in it? I feel like there's a lot of weed with Seth
I
Rogen.
thought there was gonna be a punchline. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I watched it, and I've never in my life. The movie finished, and I was like,
Huh.
I've never ever done that. No, I'm not even lying. Like, if you got, I was like this. I was like, oh, and then it finished, and then I looked at my girl. I was like, babe, that was about pickles. I legit thought it was gonna. There was a, it was like that whole hour or 2 hours, and I was like, bro, never again. But funny movie though. Funny movie.
Yeah, it was funny.
Funny movie.
Oh, that's all right though. Like, cause I took Stacey. Like, I'm a huge Quentin fan. Only in his early shit, but like, I was, outcomes. You got Once Upon a Time. It's got Brad Pitt, Leo DiCaprio, Margot Robbie. I'm like, this is gonna be a fucking banger for sure.
You hated it.
This is Stacey's first Quentin experience.
Oh wow, that was not the right.
Wait,
movie
what
for
movie
that.
is this again, bro?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So like, not only that, it's slow. Nothing happens, and it's like a 3-hour movie. And I remember like 2 hours into it, Stacey's like, I hate this. Why am I here? And I'm there going, Quentin's a genius, babe. Like,
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
It's one of those
it's
things you
going
have to
make
like,
sense.
like really look into it to
Yeah,
understand.
well, you would have had to have known what it's about before you went and watched it.
But
That was my mistake as well.
yeah, like
Probably the same for me with
at least with
the
Marilyn.
pickles. sorry. Let you continue. Fuck, never again.
well, no, because usually there's okay. If you watch, have you seen Tenet?
No,
Yes.
I haven't
So-
watched it.
Yeah. Oh wait, no. Sorry. Oh,
Don't get me hyped up like that.
no, that was the movie. It was between those two that night. And we
chose
chose
that?
American Pickle,
What is
bro.
wrong?
Because I thought like, oh shit, pickles. This might be interesting. And I
Versus
thought there was like a
Tenet?
twist to it. And I was like, wait, it's actually, it's making me angry.
All
It's
right,
making me
well,
angry.
I'm gonna tell you, you made a ultimate fuck up.
I know,
there.
I know. Everyone
'cause
was telling me,
Stacey and I
man.
saw Tenet, and it is like mind blowing. And you chose
I chose pickles over Tenet. I think I was in the mood for some.
Were you at least
pickles.
stoned during this pickle?
No, I actually wasn't.
See, well then, what's the point? You don't watch a Steph Rogen movie.
It was one of
sober?
those moments where I was like, let's do something different. Let's, me and my girl, I was like, babe, let's just do something different. Let's watch some pickles,
I get it.
That's the sentence I never thought anyone would say.
Yeah, and the pickle movie wasn't.
It wasn't.
But Seth Rogen, you're still the man, bro. Don't worry.
It's good.
Yeah. Well, okay. Go watch Tenet. Tenet
Have
was
to.
like what I was thinking. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was going to be like, where it doesn't make sense. Like the first, you just know with the Christopher Nolan movie, the first 45 minutes, you're going to be confused.
Well,
And by the
you
end of
still
it,
were.
you're like, holy crap.
Yeah, well, that's why I
What
didn't
didn't
watch it,
happen
because
with-
apparently it was a bit confusing.
Yeah.
That's why.
Well, pickles sounded like it was
but then the
confusing anyway.
The pickles wasn't confusing. It was just,
just didn't go
very
anywhere.
bland. I just didn't realize the point of the movie,
Yeah, it was pickles.
Yeah. Fuck.
Damn, pickles, man.
Oh, man. Yeah, so Vin Diesel had a song come out.
Yeah. That's tying it
With
all up.
Kygo? With
Yeah,
Kygo?
yeah.
Kygo.
You know Kygo.
Yeah. Been
Have
listening
you-
to
have
him
you-
for a long time.
Have you heard about the beef between him and The Rock? Like, they won't be on set.
I heard
between
about it.
either
I
of
heard about it. But I don't know too much.
All I know about it is like there's a huge beef going on between The Rock and
hilarious?
Vin Diesel. It's all around the Fast and Furious franchise. Like obviously Vin made it become a big thing. Then he thought he was too big and thought he was amazing and went fuck it and started his own movies. Wanted more money for 2 and 3
I
and
was
they're
like
like
Hobbs
fuck
and
off.
Shaw, right? Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah. So then after the 4th one, it was in trouble, like Tokyo Drift or whatever it was. That was 3. And then
Love that movie.
The Rock
Bro,
came back.
for real.
The Rock came onto it in like number 4 or 5, and he's the one that started revamping the Fast and the Furious
He did.
franchise.
He did.
And so then Vin, being the egotistical guy he is, starts I'm gonna come back on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save the day.
Yeah,
And then so there's this beef going on between the two of them now, where The Rock's like, you're useless without me. Vin's like, I made you. And these egos are like they're clashing. So
Is this like recently?
so Hobbs and Shaw was a big catalyst between that
Nah,
relationship.
like the beef. Has it been for a while?
It's been
or-
for a bunch of movies because Vin just thinks you saw him sing, you thought he was
Yeah.
good. Like he had the audacity to post that. Not go, you know what? Like if you're that famous, you at least have some sort of a crew going. Don't maybe,
Hey, man.
but he's like surrounded by yes men. So
you just gotta let him do his thing.
each to their own.
Just let him be him. Let him be Vin.
but if you let someone post that, do you really care about him as a friend?
No, not at all.
There we go. Okay, just wanted to clarify.
But if he did it and it was already done, it's like, well,
Oh, if it's already done, yeah, you can't do that. But Vin's at home, like he's just got busted out his $100 speaker.
no, come
and
on,
he's
think
going,
about it now. Like, how is this? Oh, it's not up there anymore. But on that video, he's like, it's in a room.
Shit lighting. He's
Doesn't-
backlit.
It sounds like he got a mop. Looks like he got a mop next to him.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
It
Probably
does not
It's
look.
Consuela left it when
Look,
she left.
I don't want to, I don't want to be that guy, but it doesn't look like a Vin Diesel house. Like, where is he shooting
It's
this?
his hotel room, man. That's why the mop's there. He kicked out the cleaning lady before
I've
she could
seen
finish.
much more furniture in a hotel room.
It is an empty room, actually.
It's a really empty room with just a speaker.
Sort of like his talent.
Wow.
Sort of like his
Oh, am I
talent.
wrong?
Sort of.
Have you
no
ever
comment.
seen Pitch Black?
No,
and the
I'm not
Chronicles
talking
of
about
No
it. I'm talking
comment.
about the singing that's going in
Oh,
this.
okay. Well,
No
we don't,
comment.
We don't judge
No
here.
comment.
We don't do that here.
But no, like, yeah, so the beef between them, they won't get in, like, some scenes apparently they won't even shoot together. They, like, fake it, like, each other being there.
That's insane.
It's, like,
That's
it's,
just-
it's such a massive...
That's like the
Well, Fast and Furious 9's coming out.
female rappers
much,
that were
right?
beefing. Who?
I was a Nicki
Nicki
Minaj,
and Cardi.
Yeah.
Oh,
Didn't
aren't
they have that song and they couldn't? They didn't want to.
Yeah.
Isn't that good? They're both exactly the same.
Dude, they are not exactly the same.
I'm-
Even if you
Right
think
now,
their
a lot
music
of
is
females are upset with
Yeah.
that last phrase.
Yeah, Coda Banks is like just hating me right now. But like, no, I don't know. I find this is me. Cardi has a lot of Nicki.
No, I don't think so, man. I think they're like
They're different.
they're super different.
Like Cardi B's nails are
Super
longer.
different. Fuck me.
I love the angle we're going at. This. We're gonna start with the nails.
Yeah.
Start the nails.
I'm going aesthetic working inwards, okay?
Oh my god. I'm just purely talking about music. Like they're so different. So
Oh.
also as people, they're very different.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I,
so different.
I personally do think so too.
Maybe I'm too much on the outskirts. Because like the big controversy with Nicki was Anaconda. Now the biggest controversy with Cardi is WAP. Or
WAP.
WAP. Is it WAP?
WAP.
Wappity
WAP,
wappity?
bro. WAP.
Okay.
The WAP.
Two
'Cause I-
episodes we've talking about this
But
now,
I just
and
heard
you
in a
still
pod-
That is
saying
another
WAP.
I
harsh
just heard
word.
in a
WAP.
I heard in a podcast today that they said it's WAP.
Wow.
WAP.
But okay, let's just bullet this. Okay, why this is why I think that they're both exactly the same. They again have the same sort of music in my opinion. They both dress the same.
Yep.
They both use a lot of makeup. And they're both curvy as fuck.
Okay.
And
I'm
they
gonna
both
say
love their neon
Curvy
colours.
as fuck for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say one thing, and then that's it for this conversation.
Oh really? You're
Listen
putting the foot
to
down, are you?
listen. Yeah. Listen
Oh,
to
here we
Nicki.
go. It's getting real.
Getting the
Listen
foot
to
down.
Nicki
It's getting real.
Minaj's verse on Monster by Kanye. Don't come at me.
It's a wrap.
I think
anything
I
else.
like Nicki better.
Yeah, listen to that, and you'll know
Wait,
that
so
they're
you're-
not the same.
So you're agreeing with me?
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Wait. So
Appreciate
you are agreeing with me that Cardi is copying Nicki to a degree?
No, not copying. It's like,
But she's no Nicki.
She's a female rapper, but
Well, this is an agenda.
It's
different.
definitely like influence. Like
oh, 100%.
everyone
like,
has influence. Like
yeah,
from
exactly.
other artists.
Who would you say your influences are?
Oh man, where does it start?
Cardi B?
Yeah, for sure. Cardi
Yeah?
B, Kygo,
I see.
Kygo. You know, my man's Kygo. Like, come on.
Obviously.
How could you not?
Nah, there's like heaps. Like, so yeah, back to the like Cardi B thing. Is that you could definitely like see similarities in a lot of artists if they come after a specific artist, you know. I mean, not necessarily in this situation, but just in general. Like you'll see a lot of characteristics in some artists, like in other artists, because everyone just kind of has
100%.
influence from others.
Oh, there's always similarities for sure.
You're saying-
I'm just
Yeah.
saying there's a lot of
Like,
similarities
when-
between Cardi and Nicki.
When Nicki came out, I saw a lot of similarities between her and Lil Kim.
yeah.
When
See,
Lil Kim was back in the
Interesting.
that
day.
makes sense. That makes more sense.
I mean, Little Kim.
Not in looks or anything, but with what she was rapping about and how she wasn't afraid to be that female rapper.
She made like that whole, I don't know the word, but
Oh, yeah, I can
like
see that.
very
yeah.
aggressive
Yeah.
for females.
yeah,
to
yeah,
come out.
exactly,
Even,
exactly.
even
Yeah.
visually, there is a very
Nicki
like-
did do some like photo shoots similar to
Yeah,
to
definitely,
her.
definitely.
well. Little Kim was like the first badass bitch.
That's what I'm
behind
saying.
the
Yeah.
mic,
That's what I'm
like
saying.
Lil' Kim.
yeah, and she was like, cause she could throw it down back when like. You know,
Throw it down or
industry
throw it
wise,
back?
women couldn't really throw
Well,
it
that
down
was-
with
yeah,
guys. Like
she-
she was
like-
throwing
Oh,
down.
I thought you like
lines.
throw it down or throw it back. I was like, what do you
I mean,
Two different things.
oh yeah,
okay, throw it back.
¿Por qué no los dos though? Like,
yeah, like yeah, Kygo.
Let's be fair.
right, I'm gonna start with the Kygo stuff.
That ship has sailed.
It's gone. It's gone.
You know he did a song with Vin Diesel?
Yeah, Kygo and Vin Diesel.
Nah, I actually want to listen to it again.
No,
I hate myself for
we don't. No, we don't. So speaking of new music coming out, like
Let's do it.
that Kygo joint, that
Yeah,
that
the
Mad
Kygo joint.
Do you have anything coming out soon?
I mean, do we
What
have?
what did you just release? What was the most
Better
recent?
Life. Shout out to my brothers, Savino, Lazy J, and then we did the remix with Dano, Donnie. I was about to call him Donnie, Dano Lewis. Who else was on it? I'm blank right now. Like I said, 4 a.m.
Yeah, that's
Passed
crazy,
out.
man.
Ezra James, Adrian Swish, and Sam V from New Zealand.
That's a
So that
big-
was the like the Oceaneer remix from
Yeah.
my last single, and then I got USA remix dropping soon with a couple of the homies from
Yeah, mad.
back there. So
So are you originally from America?
no, I was born in New Zealand, but I grew up in California, and then I came here in 2010. So it's just
Right.
like, man, honestly, like people are like, so what's home to you? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Home's
very
where the heart is.
yeah. I mean, a lot of memories like growing up. My childhood was in California, but going into my adulthood was Sydney. So it's like, yeah, it's like half-half.
2010. Fuck.
So you lived in Cali.
Pretty much from 2010. So I was born in New Zealand, and then because of my grandma and stuff, all lived over there.
Yeah.
So my mom's side, and then we went over there 2000, and we just stayed there like till 2010, and then came here, finished off high school, and yeah. So now it's just back and forth. Well, not right now with the whole
Yeah.
COVID thing, but
What's your take on Cali right now? Like,
are we talking
it's fallen to shit, dude.
in regards to like
just
everything going on?
everything going on. Like we were talking about something that we
Yeah.
saw this morning, like
Yeah.
another protest where
Yeah.
someone was driving through and then freaking they start getting attacked just because they're driving on a road, and then they get pulled over for speeding.
Bro,
It's
that-
like, what the fuck's going on?
I don't know that story, but that shit happens. Like, it's just a lot of things you see that happens over there, and you're like confused. Like, what? You know?
Yeah.
Just that. Like what? Like that blank face you just had. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Smart.
But nah, man. Like, it's crazy over there. Like, I talk to my family like every day.
Because whereabouts in they live in Cali?
So everyone's like, I got family up north and down south. So majority of my family from Long Beach and Anaheim.
Oh yeah.
So I stayed in Long Beach and Anaheim. So yeah, I talked to a lot of them, and they're just like, I ask them like, how's everything going on? You know, like how's all the stuff going on over there?
Yeah.
My cousin just said, shout out to my cousin Jeff. If you're watching this, bro, he's like, it's a shithole. It's a shithole. We're at the end of days or some shit like that. But it's
It
cracking
is
up.
like
But-
everyone you seem to speak to is like, if they have enough money, they're like, I'm getting the fuck out
Yeah.
of Cali.
Yeah,
like
bro.
I speak to a few guys who are like business owners and they're all successful, and
Yeah.
their stories are like walking past homeless people. And I go to him, I'm like, what's it like? Honestly, it's like it's a fucking world war.
Yeah,
here.
man.
And I'm
That's
like, are
exactly
you
what
leaving? And he's
my
like,
cousin
yeah.
said too. The war is about to break out, like in a jokingly way, but still in a serious
Yeah.
way.
Well,
Like
They've lost their way. Like there's so
especially
many.
with the election coming up too.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing is though, like leading into election, I feel like there's always huge dramas, but like, and it always really comes to a point when it's leading to that. But it's just that also what I've been seeing, and like, this is just stuff I'm hearing, third hand from other people talking about it. It's like they're so blasé with the homeless people. Like you've got these multi-million-dollar houses that now it's like people are just setting up their tents in front of the houses, like, and if you go get the fuck off because it's a public street,
Yeah.
you're not allowed to tell these homeless people to leave the street. But so you got these like $5 million houses with tents just along the street.
Shit.
That's how it
And-
is, bro. I've seen that shit too, man.
It's
Because I was
fucked
there. Last time I was there was last year. I was there last year, and bro, this was before the whole COVID thing.
Yeah.
And it was full on, man. Like seeing a whole change from when I used to live there to last year. I was like, and I was there the year before. It's just a change every time I went, and it kind of like I love it there. I still like that's kind of home to me, but I'm glad to be living in Sydney. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of Americans in Sydney now.
Yeah.
Oh, in Australia in general. And the ones I speak to, I ask them like, "What's your thoughts? Like, do you agree that it was a good move?" And they're like, "Yeah, bro, like 100%." And some of them say, "No, I don't want to go back. I don't want to move back." They'll go visit, but
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm glad to be over here right now,
'Cause
especially
it's
during
so
this
different
time.
over there, man.
Yeah.
And like state by state too. Like I always make a joke that
Yeah.
it's not a USA, it's a DSA, Divided States of America.
Every state's different.
Every
state's
so
different.
different. You'll be like a law-abiding citizen in Tennessee, and then you cross a border, and now you're illegal. Like
Yeah.
you're breaking the law in 5
Like
different
every
ways.
state's got their own culture.
yeah.
Like their own culture. Everything. Every state's like literally different in many ways.
Because
So-
it's crazy. Like I was telling this to everyone. Like Stacey's parents in West Virginia, they live like 5 minutes away from the Ohio border.
Yeah.
And you're allowed to have what do you call it? Like a radar gun, like to tell where there's cops
Okay.
on the road. You're allowed to have that in West Virginia. Then if they
What?
drive, Then if they drive
hectic.
across the border,
Damn,
if they
can
drive
you do that
across the
here?
border, so five minutes away from the house in Ohio, and then he has to hide it because it's now illegal.
Wow.
You know,
What?
and same as like everything. Like I mean, the guns. Like you know, that's
Yeah.
state by state. Like you can be fully
Yeah,
legal,
bro.
and then all of a sudden now you're illegal. It's such
It's
a
full
weird
on.
thing.
It is so
and the
full on.
taxes,
Yeah.
dude. California is like
So,
13% state
dude, so,
tax.
like-
you move to Florida, it's 0%. So
Bro,
you can
like-
make an extra 13% in your pocket just by changing
Dude,
states.
it's like, a lot of people, I've seen a lot of people like, that they would hold a lot of their like money and stuff and other, have shit placed around different states because of the whole
Yeah.
tax like situation. It's
Yeah.
it's fucking insane.
Well, that's what
Sorry
we're trying
for
to
swearing.
investigate now.
I swear.
I swear. That's what we're
Swear
trying to
away.
investigate now because Stacey's American.
Yeah, I
as
heard.
we know.
I was gonna ask like, hey, what state?
West Virginia.
We got West Virginia building. What is good? Shout out West Virginia.
West Virginia. But yeah, so we're looking to move over there, but it's like, shit, where do we move? And the same thing, it's like, well, do I set up a business in Delaware?
Yeah.
And then we live in Florida, but also have a house in Texas because that's where we want to live as well. Because personally, I can have my tax in Florida and that's 0%. So like, say you're earning 200 grand a year. If I live in California versus Florida, that's 26 grand a year difference in my pocket by living in Florida.
It's just
That's $500
bro,
a
you gotta
week.
You gotta finesse it now.
100%.
Finesse it now. Like with how the economy is right now, you gotta finesse this shit and definitely, place your shit elsewhere. And
Yeah.
'cause you lose a lot of money, man. Like depending on where you're doing shit. So
Yeah. Well,
Would
she's
you-
getting double taxed now.
Would you would you move anywhere? Would you live anywhere other than Sydney in Australia if you had the choice?
oh man, well, I was
I
meant
know-
to move to Brisbane when we first came. That
Yeah,
was
right.
the initial plan.
Because did you know Donnie before you came here?
Nah, I met Donnie in Perth on a boat party. I hadn't even dropped any music yet.
Oh shit.
And one of the big bros, Fortify, was like, "Hey,
Yeah.
bro." So no, what happened was Will Singe, shout out to my brother. He reached out to me on Twitter when I first came, or like a couple years after I came. He was like, "Bro, let's work." I was like, "Yeah, cool, let's do it." And then I met this guy named Fortify, who's now Sam Ratu Maitavuki. Is a very long last name. And then
But
he
it sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Very intimidating.
yeah,
Like,
Fiji.
I don't want to get in a
Look
fight
him up
with
on Instagram. He's,
He's
an
a legend,
entrepreneur.
bro.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah.
legend.
So I met
What was
Will.
his last name again?
Ratu Maitavuki. Ratu Maitavuki. It's Fijian. Fijian.
Such a sick.
That's mad.
How do you spell it? Is there a Q in there? Like a soft J?
I think it's RATUMA. I can't. I'm lost. I'm sorry, oops. Yeah, so I met Will, and then Will plugged me onto Fortify. And then Fortify was like, "Bro, look, I got this boat party event that I got booked for in Perth. I can't get you your flights there, so I can get you a set, like a 15-minute set on the boat, if you can fly yourself to Perth." And I was like, "Shit,
Oh,
this is my,
dang.
this is my
Other
first."
side.
Yeah, and I was like, "Bro," and I was like working at City Beach at the time, I think.
Oh,
shit.
shut up. Me too.
For real? Oh,
Yes.
well, I was
I
like,
mean, look, we'll
yeah,
just.
but,
that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was.
I mean, look. Yeah.
So yeah, I was working
Butterfly.
at City Beach, and he was like, "Bro, yeah, can you fly yourself?" And back then I was, how old was I? Maybe 18, 17,
Yeah, shit.
just finishing school. So I wasn't. It was only casual too, so I wasn't really getting that much money at the time. So I was like,
City
"Shit."
Beach pays shit.
Fuck, flying to Perth as well. That's a
Yeah, dude, we're talking like at the time.
That's
I think
like
it was like
8 months' wage from City Beach.
yeah. If you're getting a lot of shifts too.
You're working every day.
And that 20% discount on clothing doesn't help you.
Nah, especially because you don't really like the clothing there. Nah, I'm just kidding. So
Oh, wait, I used to get in trouble all the time. They're like, "Blake, we want you to represent City Beach." And I'm like,
where's
I'm
the
like,
rip curl?
Dude, yeah. I'm
Where's-
like, I go to
Where's the rip curl? I'm like, Nah,
I gotta
bro,
imagine
I be
you-
going to city. Yeah, you know me. I'm going to City Beach dressed like this. Got a snapback on. I got a jersey, and everyone's like, "Oh, do you work here? Can I get some help?" I'm like, "Yeah, I work here. I work
100%. I was just like,
"You work at Foot Locker?"
well, first of all, you guys are paying me $9.50 an hour, and then you give me 20% off a $50 t-shirt.
Yeah,
I
it's
gotta
like,
work.
am I really-
after tax? I need to work 6 hours to pay for this shirt. I'm like, just give me a fucking shirt. And
Am
they're
I really like?
"No,
Am I
we can't
actually
do that."
saving money with this percentage that you guys give me? Fuck.
They're just trying to keep it looping in their business.
So yeah, I was working at City Beach, and at the time, bro, I was like struggling. I wasn't struggling, but
You went
if
thrive
I
on
had
City Beach wages.
if I had to if booking that flight to Perth, man, on a casual wage at City Beach,
That's
bro,
a couple $100, hey.
bro, I think
Five,
this is
600?
return. We're doing return, yeah. So
500-600?
600,
Yeah, give or take.
700 around that time. Anyways, and I told him, I was like, bro, I can't get time off, so I just had to if my old manager is watching this, I wasn't sick. So I took work off that
Should have paid him
weekend,
better. He would have stayed.
right? So I took work off that weekend and went to Perth. So yeah, that's where I met Donnie.
Yeah, shit.
Met him on a boat, very drunk, and very
Yeah.
you know, yeah,
Dancing a lot.
yeah. I was in a mood.
In the zone.
Yeah, met him then, and ever since then it's just been like, we just connected straight away. So
Yeah.
that's kind of like my circle outside of Sydney, because they all live outside of Sydney. Is Will lives in Sydney, but he's always in LA and
Yeah, for
Dubai and
sure.
shit. Will, Fortify, Donnie, and Noise. So that's like kind of my circle. We're all kind of do things like
Yeah, yeah.
together when it comes to music. So.
Nice man. Because I think I met you in
Bro, when did we
first
meet?
time I met you was when Vivek and I and Nak and all
Shout out
that
Vivek.
had
Vivek.
shout
Shout
Misha,
out,
bro.
shout out the whole family.
Shout out the whole
man.
crew, bro.
It's the gang.
That was
right there.
back. I was working at Palmer and Co. So that would have been like,
Is that the bar?
yeah.
Worst place to
We-
work. It's worse
we-
than City Beach.
Oh, you guys worked at the
Yeah.
bar? Okay.
Separate times.
So who was the better bartender?
me?
Okay.
100%.
I thought we were actually gonna have.
I didn't even bother. I was just like,
But
it was
neither
me.
do I. Put it this way: they wanted me to train how to learn how to make cocktails, and I'm like, nah.
Nah.
Like
Nah.
you're a cocktail bartender. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I make vodka lemonades. Fuck off. You're not
Do
paying me
you
more
want
for
vodka
that
Sprite? Want Hennessy Coke?
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah,
No. That would have been. So I worked at. Yeah, so it would have been like 2015 or 2016. I met you. Okay.
Yeah.
For the first time.
It would have been.
I've been that
Do
studio.
you
It was
remember
super quick too. I was just, hey, how you going? And then that was it.
the
That's
one in
you
the
though, you're
city?
sly.
Yeah.
He's a sly
It
one.
was
He
like
just
in the
slides
hallway. It
into
wasn't even
friendships.
in the studio. We were just in the hallway.
Was that the one in the alleyway?
Yeah, that one. Yeah. That
Wait,
was-
you met in an alleyway?
Damn.
No, we met in a building.
Nah.
In an alleyway.
Okay. I'm like, okay, so he was loose on a boat and then met you in an alleyway.
Hey, man.
You meet people interesting.
Yes, I would like to meet people in
Keep it interesting.
I like to live dangerously.
have to.
Yeah, that was ages ago.
Damn, that's right.
was- that was
I remember
long.
that studio too.
Yeah, that studio, bro.
When you look at it now, like seeing how not just us, but I guess the whole scene right now in Australia, and seeing where it has evolved.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
Yeah, because I get you would have been doing. You would have been at the forefront of R&B and stuff.
Then at the time, it was,
through this whole time that Sydney's really grown its own R&B
bro,
scene.
it's like I'm so happy now that there's like I can go on Instagram and see like another 10 artists coming
Yeah.
out of Australia or Sydney. And I was like, bro, this is so dope. Like
Yeah.
seeing a bunch of artists like now. Whereas when we met, I was like trying to, hello, can I work with anyone around here?
There was no
You know?
one. Hey, there was
it was
there
kind of
no one
empty.
doing that, yeah.
So seeing a bunch of artists out now is like
Yeah.
really dope for the culture.
Yeah,
you know, for
definitely,
the culture.
definitely. No, it's definitely like I'd say in the last like 3 years or 2 years.
At
It's
2 years,
really
it
grown.
picked up so fast. In the last, what month are we in now? September?
Yeah.
Yeah, in this last like 8-9 months.
Yeah.
You got a few more days left until October.
Oh, yeah. These
Yeah,
last like
What
this
the
whole
fuck
year.
happened to 2020?
Yeah, bro, it's gone.
I remember what I was doing on New Year's Eve.
Mhm.
I swear it was like last month.
Yeah,
Just gonna drink my water now.
I remember what I was doing on New Year's Day.
Yeah, that's yeah. There we go.
There was a lot of booze.
Oh, it's your birthday, of course.
Birthday in Adelaide,
I don't know if it said
bro.
boobs or
Adelaide,
booze.
that's right.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, definitely
That's
booze.
Kygo.
Booze. Kygo. Kygo, yeah.
Kygo?
Kygo.
Kygo boobs.
Kygo boobs. New song from Kygo. Boobs. Too much. Back on track.
Why?
So boobs.
Been holding this.
So
I've been
Kygo.
holding this water
We're just
bottle
such
for
men.
too long now.
We're just such men.
have
Like,
my sip.
boobs.
Boobs.
See, now like your brain just shut down. I'm just thinking of Stacey topless now.
Oh my god.
Well, we can't think about that. You know what I mean? Like, come on, have some decency, sir.
Let's talk about
boobs.
Children. We're fucking. We are children. We are absolute children.
Do we need to be drunk on a podcast? I don't think we do.
I don't think we do.
Imagine if we were though.
Oh man,
We probably would have
I've
just
already had
gone.
my shirt off by now.
we'll be talking about boobs.
Me too.
Right? With the
So I mean, I don't. Is this a secret for the video?
For the
or-
video. Let's
Let's
say
leave
it.
it.
we got some shit coming soon. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I can't wait.
It's gonna blow your undies away.
Shout out any flans.
Yeah, you get the
Yeah, I like
pun.
that. Yeah,
no
yeah.
pun.
No pun intended.
Yeah, no
pun
pun
intended.
Pun
No,
intended.
It was intended.
It was?
Yeah.
I'm so lost.
It's all right. You'll be found when the video comes out.
Sweet.
You go, oh, that's what they were talking
That's-
about. The pun. That's the pun.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, buns and puns.
Buns
and puns.
That's not
and-
even a joke. That's another pun.
I'm
Buns
so
and
down.
puns.
I'm so down.
Oh man, that's too much. That's too much.
Wait, it's gonna be edited, right?
Nope.
No, that's staying in there.
Nah, it's
The
raw,
whole
man.
conversation.
Whole conversation. Buns, puns,
love
and
it.
boobs.
We're speaking of music videos and things, exciting things.
We were speaking about
I
that.
like because I've always been a fan.
My G, my
Always.
brother.
Especially
fan?
like when the boys first like introduced me to you and your music and stuff. I was like, damn, this is mad. This is mad.
I feel like I was there.
One thing,
That was a very like,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
like,
There was hard in that.
you know. So.
yeah. Well, I was just like
Nah, my
immediately. I was like, man, I want to work with this guy. Like, you know.
And now
Now we do things.
We do things
We
together.
do some of the things
we
Buns,
do
puns, and
we do
boobs.
things that are of the sum.
and stuffs as well. We do things and stuffs.
I'll stop my dry jokes.
But one thing I have noticed is basically with every song you put out, there's always a video. Why is that? What's you like? Is it that big of a deal for you? Like,
Yeah.
is it just what you've been taught, or is it something that you've noticed?
Okay. There's like different aspects of the whole reason why. It's like one is like for the marketing. Two is because I love I actually have fun and enjoy doing videos. It's
Yeah.
like I love creating and bringing together a team of people to put together something. You know. I just feel like me personally doing videos for singles. If it's a single, not really like album cuts, it helps with the the push. It
Yeah,
just makes
sure.
it more bigger. I guess one thing that was always taught to me was like make something bigger than it is. Like even if it's like that, make it seem like it's for
sure.
the people. So that's why I was always trying to do videos to every single that that I released in the past.
That's crazy.
It's a smart idea too, because I mean, if someone comes across, especially one of your songs on YouTube, the way in which the algorithm works, they're going to then get suggested your other songs.
Yeah.
Whereas Spotify
Yeah.
doesn't work that way. If someone comes across your song,
Yeah.
it's not going to recommend maybe, or it's like a little bit more
So
competition.
I mean, what about you guys? When you guys hear a song, right? Have you guys ever heard a song and then was like didn't really listen to it, but then the video came out and then you went and listened to it?
yeah. It
100%.
creates that visual audio medium connection.
People want to see
Yeah.
something as well as hearing it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's why I do videos like half the time, most of the time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, well, you think about as well, particularly today. What do you think of
what medium do we go on most is Instagram.
Well,
Yeah.
also it's YouTube is the biggest thing. That's
True,
where
true,
like
true,
think of like the Tekashi 6ix9ines,
Chee!
Cardi B, like with WAP, Anaconda with Nicki Minaj. Everyone talks about the film clip before they talk about the song.
Yeah.
You know,
That's true, that's true.
And like even if you look at the views as well, like the views usually for
It
songs
tells.
like that, it's a lot bigger on YouTube than it is on
Yeah.
on Spotify because again like when we were talking about 6ix9ine months ago,
Yeah.
all three of us watched the 6ix9ine video clip
Yeah.
once. Says 3 views. I didn't listen to it once on Spotify.
100%.
So like
And then you went back and like if you would have seen it on Spotify, would have like clicked it, you know,
I
after the
wouldn't-
video.
well, not his song, but if
Yeah,
it was a
in
good
general,
song,
yeah.
If it was WAP, maybe.
yeah,
Yeah,
or
100%.
the Kygo.
Kygo, yeah.
Kygo.
Of course, man, of course.
Does it
Vin
have a
Diesel.
film clip for Kygo?
Nah, it was just
I feel like it's going to be that kind of quality.
Man, let's get away from this.
He has Michael Bay direct his film clip. It's like, you know what? I
got the
faked-
mop. He's got the
I
mop,
faked
yeah.
the
For the
song.
wop.
Yeah, I faked the song. Need to
The
fake the film clip.
moppity. I'm sorry. Apologize for my.
The muppety wuppity. What is... I can't. No, but that's good to know. 'Cause, like I've always had that question.
Slide to transition.
I've always wanted to ask you, like, you know, like what, you know, because you compared to everybody else that, I mean, a lot of the people I work with, you would have the most like video to song ratio that I know of.
Yeah, I don't know. I just
You and all the boys, like, I mean,
Yeah.
and Donnie as well.
and there's nothing wrong with not doing videos.
100%.
Nothing wrong with not doing videos.
But it
Just-
makes sense why you would.
Yeah, me
you know what I mean?
personally, I just honestly like half the reason why, like 50% of the reason why is 'cause I just it's fun to me.
Yeah.
And I love getting drunk on set. It's the best.
Yeah.
Don't you guys like getting drunk on set?
Man, I love getting drunk.
Yeah. Or
Period.
just,
Just
for
period.
no reason. You know?
I don't drink, but I mean, I used to have fun doing
You
that.
used to have fun drinking.
Yes.
Oh, you don't drink?
Nah, not anymore. I don't know.
You used to have your spice rum. Spice rum and
Spice
Coke.
rum, I was fucking all up in that.
Is there a
shit.
reason why you don't drink anymore, brother?
I put those money in stocks instead.
Oh, love the stocks.
Love a good stock.
Love a good
Except
stock.
when they take your money.
I love stocks.
I started on that like maybe like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Shit, fuck.
Oh, dude. it's
Whole
great.
different world, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Look into Melchior. Speaking of Melchior, I was about to.
How good is that photo?
That's actually incredible. That's pretty much what he looks like in real life. I actually, speaking of Melchior, have you seen his latest clip?
I was in it.
Oh, yeah, you were too.
Melchior.
Yeah, Melky.
Melchior, yeah.
I call him Melky. He's cute.
Melkior.
He's worked with CERN as well. You've worked with CERN, haven't you?
Yeah.
He's worked with Cerner as well.
Okay.
Yeah, no, his film clip looks dope. It's like hella like old school mafia, gangster, like sound design, bit of a story. I think he's got a Cuban cigar.
Yeah, he has a cigar in there.
Yeah, he looks like a badass. You look like you're about to murder someone with
Hey,
their
man, you know,
kittens. like
With
yeah, you're gonna beat him over the head with kittens.
oh right. So the kittens are the
like-
weapon.
yeah.
Okay.
That's probably the. If you imagine
Take this,
everyone
whack.
imagine this right now. Chunky rocking up to you.
Honestly, if I
Knock your
didn't,
ass out with the kitten, bro. What's up?
yeah,
You know,
he's whapping them.
Bro, stop.
Just
Stop.
whap, whap.
Wet ass kittens. You said you were gonna stop with the dry jokes.
Anywho, yeah, no, it looks fire. It looks fire.
Oh, it's really, really
Shout
good.
out Melky.
It's really, really
Yo.
Melchior. Come on, dude.
just can't get over the wet ass kitten thing. It's very
So was your first ever gig on that boat party?
yes.
Hectic.
Wow.
What's your favorite? No.
Oh, actually, no. The first ever gig I did as So I used to be I used to have a jerking crew.
Wait, what?
Yes.
So there was a
A
dance
jerking
called
crew?
The jerk,
not
yeah.
not that. no.
It's like we just had a bunch of
no.
boys. We'd
No,
meet
no.
up and
Yeah,
just on the
all the boys
weekends,
just
we just
jerking,
jerk
bro.
it.
We
That's
jerking.
that's a jerk circle.
Oh, sure,
Yeah, yeah,
circle. Gotcha. See, I wasn't cool
There
in
was a
school. I
da-
didn't have a jerking crew.
There was a
I was alone.
There was a dance called jerking.
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
well.
let's play a game. Let's try it. This is gonna be funny
We're
as
not
shit.
jerking
This is
each
gonna be
other,
funny as
bro.
shit. And let's try not to straight faces do this conversation.
All right.
So there was a
We'll check it out.
there was a dance called jerking back in. I'm not gonna look at you guys.
That's
It would have been
Called-
what, like 2009, 2010?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I came to Australia because it started in LA.
Yep.
This jerking thing, and
That's where it started.
started in LA.
Everything starts with hopes and dreams.
All the debauchery starts at LA. It's like, hey, it's this new dance. You can come over and jerk.
It's called jerking, bro. Yeah. Nah. So had this jerking crew, and my nickname was Kid Cali at the time.
Kid Cali.
Because everyone, when I moved from California to here, a lot of people didn't like know my name, but they heard of, oh, there's this Samoan kid from California.
He's really good at jerking.
Yeah, he's a jerker. He's a jerk. So we're gonna, what's his name? Kid Cali. Anyway, so I had my first I had my first concert. I opened up for Swiss. Yeah,
No way.
the Big Bro Swiss, and I was like, I was a nobody at the time. I was like, if I was to look at Kid Cali now, I'd be like, get the hell out of here, bro. Nah, I was starting back then, and probably like 18.
Yeah, right.
So this was a bit before the Perth thing.
Yeah.
And then I went to Perth maybe like 6-7 months after that.
So I'm still confused. What is jerking?
It's a dance. Look it up.
All right, so you know the Cat Daddy? Remember the Cat Daddy, the dance? I'm not going to do it. Don't even ask me. I'm not about to do this
I'm
on
really
camera.
intrigued now.
The return.
The return of the
Kid Cali.
jerk.
Do you remember the song "You're a Jerk" by New Boys? You're
Yes.
a jerk.
Yes.
That was a jerking song. That was for
Yeah.
jerking. It was a dance.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
they did that dance, the reject, where they made it the shuffle reversed kind of.
I reckon you should look it up afterwards.
I reckon you should try
I'm
jerking.
too scared that. Like I've been practicing my whole life.
Don't invite me, bro.
No, it's good. I'm just worried about like searching like the jerking dance. You know,
Maybe-
it's like when you search
Hey,
leather goods,
maybe
and
Vin-
all that comes up is dildos and whips, and you're like, I was after a handbag. That's all I wanted was a handbag.
Maybe Vin Diesel's jerked before.
And with Kygo.
Fuck. So what has been your favorite place or specific, if it's a specific venue, but favorite place to perform?
Ooh, Australia?
Anyway.
Okay.
Anyway.
That's
Because did you go to Europe when Donnie went
So
to
yeah,
Europe?
we did Germany, and we did the States, and we did New Zealand and Australia. But fuck, that's a hard one because every place was different vibe, different
Yeah, for sure.
cultures.
What about like the specific location, like
Okay,
rather than country?
okay. I'll just say in Australia,
Yep.
one of the craziest shows we had was in Broome.
Yeah, right.
Broome.
Okay.
So it's on the other side.
Shout out Broome.
Shout out to Broome. Majority of our fan base is very a lot of islanders, indigenous, because we do like island music, so
Yeah.
they love it in the communities and stuff. They love the island sound like. So going out there, man, we had a big turnout, and yeah, bro, it's just memories. I'll never forget going out on stage, and I was like probably the first time I was like, oh. Hi. No, Kennyon. Like, I was like,
Yeah.
I was like,
Hella nervous.
I was surprised. I was very shocked. Yeah, probably things like the most we've done was like 900 people,
Yeah,
and that was in Broome. So yeah, that was crazy. That was a very good experience. I love going out to like those regional towns. We toured, me, Donnie, and Noise. We toured around the whole almost the whole country. We've been to like major cities, small towns, and yeah, it's a very good experience to like go through all these little towns and communities and the major cities like Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne. But Broome would have to stand out for me if it was
wow.
in
interesting.
Australia.
Yeah,
It seems like most people end up having more people turn up when they go outside of Sydney,
I'm telling
where
you,
there's
because
less people.
you think about it, it's like you go to a town of 500 people. They got one pub. All right, they
It's their
got
form of entertainment.
and they go nuts when there's like probably a DJ that comes to town. So like when there's like a two singers,
Yeah.
2 artists, and a DJ, kind of like have some well-known music in these areas. Yeah, they go nuts, man, because they
Yeah.
get nothing over there, and they really really appreciate
Yeah.
when people come out to these places. So.
So it feels like it's probably better for a new artist to sort of try and strategize and go outside of the big cities.
and it's 100%,
get a
and it's
following.
also comes down to the music, like
yeah,
it's hard to explain, but like let's for example, like obviously Latin music, to have Latin fans, you got to make Latin music.
yeah.
Same as Islanders. So it comes down to music. If you want to go to these small towns, you got to like do some things that like these guys will enjoy. And,
Yeah.
yeah. So honestly, like if anybody's watching this, like upcoming artists, yeah, man, make it a goal to go out to these small towns because crazy experiences.
Probably less distractions for people out there too, so you can build a better fan base out there
Yeah.
and let it trickle into
Yeah.
the major cities instead of trying to go the
100%.
reverse.
So that's what we did. We kind of our focus was our first tours were like the main small towns, small cities, and then we went to Sydney, Brisbane, so forth. So yeah,
mad.
crazy, man. Broome.
That's so cool.
I forgot where Broome is.
It's like on the west coast, up north of Perth. Pretty sure it is. These are all like mining towns too. It's like a bunch of miners and people just in and out of these places.
Ah, yeah.
I love going to Columbus, Ohio, because it's college town.
Yeah.
It's road
Facts.
trip.
I just missed that. I did. I had
we
to
need
have-
we need a microphone for Stacey.
I let her listen to
That's
a
right.
podcast.
You didn't want to do it.
No, so we gave her a microphone for a while, but she ended up letting her listen to one of them back. She goes, I talk way too much. I'm like, okay, cool.
You talk way too much. I'm like trying to hold back. I'm like,
Nah, fuck, talk, man.
These guys are like talking. I'm like,
Talk as much as you want, man. just yell at us. Just, hey, stop.
Shut up,
It's my turn.
but nah, yeah, Broome, bro. That was the spot for me.
Yeah,
If we're
right.
talking
Why
Australia.
do I keep thinking Broome's in North New South Wales, but it's
Nah.
not.
Nah,
it's
it's
in,
on the
It's in fucking
other side.
Because here I am thinking, I'm like, yeah, I'll take Stacey to Broome. No.
It's northern Western Australia.
Yeah, that's really far away.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's quite, literally diagonal across the map.
bro. We drove
Road trip.
We drove that whole way around Northern Territory, WA.
That'd be cool.
That would have been mad,
It
though.
was,
Yeah.
bro. We had we had a flat tire one of the
Shit.
ways, and we had to get to the airport, and it was still like 2 hours away, and we were like, it was in like an hour and 45 minutes till like bag check or bag drop
yeah.
closes. Dude, it was, it's fun, but you'll come across some like crazy experience.
It just scares me. Like when I saw Wolf Creek, that like
See?
middle of nowhere.
See,
that's what I'm scared of.
This you
Never
want to
let a
know
stranger.
you want to know something crazy? Where
I do,
this
tell
wheel
me.
popped, where this tire popped. Sorry, it was in that area.
That same area.
Yeah,
Mad.
and I remember like we got out of the car. My manager was like, "Oh yeah, bro, this is where Wolf Creek and da da da." I was like, "Bro, you talking about like where the dude was murdering people?" Get me in the car right now.
Do you know what I hate?
Get me in the car right now.
I'm gonna story top. I was in Northern Territory near that area when that happened. No shit. Like we were watching TV. I was fucking young. Like I don't even know 8-ish. But when that happened, and we're in Northern Territory on a family trip, and all over TV is like
that's
we're
crazier
currently
than the
we're currently
tire situation.
searching for 2 backpackers that are missing, and if anyone has seen these 2 people, blah blah. And I'm like, oh shit. And
Crazy.
then obviously I grew up,
That's
and
not
then
right.
yeah. So we were there when that happened. We have 2 people who are missing. She's like, Australia's not safe. I'm like, stay safe. America.
Let's hold. Let's stop.
Yeah, let's pull back, okay?
Let's stop. Let's stop.
I was going here. It's I can go into the stats of that. Let's not do that. Yeah, no. Because Ozark got me thinking about it. Ozark, you like that show?
Let's go.
See, been telling him this guy to do. I love it.
You haven't seen
I haven't
Ozark,
seen it.
bro?
Haven't seen
Have
it
you
yet.
seen Narcos?
Yeah.
Dude, it's like Ozark, but on like a more professional scale in a way.
Yeah.
Oh, I
right.
think they're both pretty good.
Yeah.
It's-
Like not. I
it's
would
the
say
money
more
laundering
professional.
side.
Yeah,
It's the
It
money
just
laundering
seems-
side.
It's that whole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the back end.
Yeah, yeah.
The behind the scenes
But
things.
when I was watching it, bro, I was
Yeah.
like, oh shit! Like every episode was.
Yeah, I love it though how people like Ozark is like it's glorifying money laundering. I'm like, who the fuck wants to do money laundering after watching this show? I might lose my family. Everyone
Yeah.
around me's gonna die.
I gotta go
get my
to a whole
toenails
nother
ripped
town.
out. I'm like, yeah, don't really want to do
I don't
money
get that
laundering.
whole like casino on the boat thing. Was a bit,
I haven't gotten to it yet, so just
I
careful
was
of
just
that one.
kidding, bro. There's no casino on
yeah,
the boat.
it's like Kygo, bro.
No, like,
casino.
they're setting it all up. We're like halfway through
Kygo
season
owns
2.
it. Vin Diesel's performing there pretty soon.
Oh my god.
But yeah, no, that's a sick show.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
You got it. Yeah.
Man, good chat.
But you're always in here. That's why. That's the thing. He's always in
Yeah, I'm
here.
always here.
You know.
We have FaceTimes from Kenyon sometimes. He's like, hey, can you just
Right here.
right? No, it's on this side.
that side.
Yeah.
Be in the studio. Hey, bro, can you quickly check this out for me?
Yeah, cool, bro.
It's actually my first time in here too.
Yeah. You have.
Oh, you've
you've
just been here through like virtual.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
moist in the in the room.
Thank you.
Smoochy, smoochy.
You're welcome.
It's moist?
Yeah, it's moppity woppity. Moppity woppity.
It's just what we do here, man. We make moppity woppity hits.
I'm intrigued what a moppity woppity hit sounds like.
So I just listened to that Kygo and Vin Diesel song.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the
Goes
perfect
produ-
definition of moppity woppity.
Goes produced by me and Kenyon.
Co-written.
Co-written, yeah.
Co-written.
We wrote those lyrics. No, we didn't.
Oh my goodness.
I want to. Okay, hold on. What's the song called again?
No. We're not playing it.
No. I'm not playing it. Like, that's
just
gonna
wanna read the
copyright.
lyrics,
Yeah, what
yeah.
are the lyrics again? What's the song?
Feel like I do, I think.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the WAP lyrics. 'Cause I was about to say, let me.
Oh, no.
I can say these right now. For
we
you,
went through
man.
them,
Bro, we went through it. I was like, whores in the house, whores, women empowerment. No.
Come on. We did a whole like
I know.
15-minute segment on this.
Yeah.
We don't have to go through it again.
Look, I'm just saying. All right, okay. Here's the lyrics. I love it. It's from Genius Lyrics.
Is this for the WAP lyrics?
No, this is for Vin Diesel.
No.
'Cause I was gonna say, can you like say it in your very professional, best tone accent?
Oh, he's the better one at that.
Like with
Whores
the-
in the house. Whores in the house.
Wait, which? Oh, the Aussie.
The WAP.
The
Can I hear
Aussie.
the WAP?
I don't know the lyrics.
Oh, don't lie to me, brother.
No, I don't know all of them.
Right now, he's saying it in his head.
Who wrote these?
Just jamming.
Look at these lyrics.
Who goes out on a Tuesday night in this town? Bar's too quiet and the cover band is too loud. Step outside. I'm about to leave when you are. Right on by and I'll just freeze.
Freeze.
All of the times you tried to find someone that hit me like you.
Inside. No, I'm joking.
And I'm not the type who likes to rush in, but I want to. Oh,
That clap back.
Moist.
that's some moist
That
writing right
that
there.
was definitely like
Zesty. My manager's gonna
100%.
hate this. He hates the word moist. Sorry, Mark.
Does he?
Moist.
To be fair, I do.
Moist.
I agree.
Yeah, it's
I
a very
do-
harsh word.
Very
It's
harsh
a harsh word. I
Moist.
feel like it's a slippery word.
Moist.
Huh.
Like
well,
as
that's
soon-
what happens when it's when it's moist.
Delicious.
Gets slippery.
But yeah, no, it's like okay. What word is besides? Is that the one you're looking for? I know we always go for the chirping.
It's purple, man. I love purple.
It's facts.
Look at this room.
What word besides moist is gross?
Moif.
Queef.
Queef. Oh my god.
Queef is a good word.
I hate that
Moist.
word. I actually
Moist.
hate that word.
Moif is a combination.
Queef. It's
Moist.
a moist queef.
Queef. Queef. Let it register. Queef.
Ah, see,
Queef. 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 Queef.
the more you say that,
Right.
the more
Queef.
it penetrates my ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's queefing.
It's queefing through my
See,
ears.
mine is like
Tell them your phrase word.
phallus and shaft. Why are they all like vaginal and penile related?
Oh, man, I don't know.
Every gross word.
Because when you say it like that,
Well, gout. That
Yeah.
just sounds gross.
gout, that's,
Yeah. That sounds very harsh.
I don't want that.
Very harsh to me. But nothing like queef. Queef. Queef.
Queef.
Queef.
You should just make a Vin Diesel remix. Why'd you
queef,
rub
queef,
your
queef.
like? Just then you went.
Queef. Queefing.
Yeah.
Next song. Next single.
The next single.
Out next month.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's enough.
Yeah.
The Q word.
You
Yeah.
just- you
Wait, is
said-
it Q or
Yeah, it's cute.
I knew that.
Kygo?
Kygo.
I can't say that I usually spell it. How do you spell queef?
Quief.
Equifective? No, that's not it.
That's equally effective.
Yeah, equally effective quotations. You know what? I don't know how to spell queef.
Anyways.
We're just going to leave the queefness.
Yeah,
to...
I think we leave it there where it should have never been.
Oh, no, it's Q-U.
I think we leave it there where
Oh,
it's
man.
right here in our heads.
Yeah, no, you don't want to read this
Yeah, please don't.
The
Yeah, nah.
everydayhealth.com
So he's
definition.
reading it.
I already knew, so.
It's the first
Stop.
like
Just,
the first sentence.
Can you take it off the screen, please?
You can't help but read it, can you?
No, I don't wanna.
It's like,
We're supposed to be interviewing Kenyon.
well, we're talking about important issues.
This is not important.
So what were you?
Music. That's a music
so-
podcast, right?
yeah,
This is
yeah.
why we're the #1 music podcast in Australia.
There you go.
We just don't talk about music.
It's
don't-
about the vibe, okay?
It's not about queefs and things of
Moist.
that moist
It's about
nature.
Vin Diesel, guys.
Yeah,
Kygo.
it's a music podcast.
music.
That's what we're
So-
doing. So we're gonna go back to the what are we doing?
In terms of music
The next single.
and things, when is your do you have a next single coming?
Yes, I
out?
do.
Hmm.
I mean, do I?
I don't know. Do you?
Do you know? I think you know.
I think I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you like co-produced it.
What?
Yeah.
This is news.
It's exciting.
This is news.
I'm assuming I played some guitars.
You are a guitar king.
You did some harmonies as well.
Some harmonies.
You sang it?
I think he did the lead vocals as well. I think it's your single actually. Yeah.
There you go, guys.
Yeah.
Spoiler
So he's
alert.
Well, we actually the other
My
day
name
we
is
found
Vin
out
Diesel.
his guitar name is now what is it? Chunky Santos.
Chunkyluv Santos. Yeah.
Yeah, Chunkyluv Santos.
That's not harsh. That's harsh in a good way.
Oh, it's great. Like automatically, I
Strong.
know he's good
It's
at
bold.
guitar.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There's like a bulge to it.
Yeah.
Like bold or bold?
Nah, bulge. There's a
Bulge.
bulge.
It's
It
like,
just, you know. Yeah, like I don't know.
He's just,
I don't know.
He's just jerking
Oh,
it. He's jerking
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I was like, ooh.
That's not. You got to watch that video, man. That's not how you do it.
Nah, but for real, yeah.
Yeah.
Single.
Wait, you are single?
Wait,
Or
you're
you
not-
got one
I'm
coming
not
out?
single. I'm not single. But I got the next single coming out.
Yeah.
Can I just tell? I guess
Mate, you can do whatever you want.
this
Hey,
might be
plug away, man.
Yeah,
Plug
so
away.
me and
Put a
my
plug.
bro over here produced it. Next single, Halloween, around Halloween, summertime vibes.
Love it. I'm so excited.
It's gonna
When
be
is
dope.
Halloween?
30. What I mean?
Is
wait,
that when your song's coming
Yeah,
out?
no, it's coming out around. I don't know exactly what date, but it's around the time, like the end of October. So,
Yeah, mad.
but yeah, it's gonna be bad. The
What's it-
video
what's it
shoot
called?
coming up.
Oh, you can't even say that?
Wait, shit.
You
do
can
I-
say
You're my pumpkin.
Oh, you can say whatever you want. I was just
You're
getting
my,
excited for the video.
You're my spinach. Nah,
Don't
You're
go
my-
that was
me.
dry. Give me like a
I feel like
crickets.
somebody-
Give me a crickets thing. Yeah, yeah.
Is that crickets?
Yeah.
I swear that's seagulls at a beach.
No, that's definitely.
Yeah, yeah. Crickets. There you go.
Ah.
And that's actually that's refreshing, bro.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That's why
It's
I
like
did it.
lemonade to your ears.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the next single,
So
yeah,
next
it's coming
single-
end of October.
around the end of
Yeah,
October.
and it's featuring one of the bros in Utah. So it's actually gonna be my first time shooting a video, and then the other half is shot in another
Oh, that's
country.
awesome.
Oh, that's
So-
sick.
Yeah, so we're gonna like collaborate it together. Fingers crossed it comes together well, but
Yeah.
should be.
King
So
has.
be on the lookout for that one.
Yeah, 100%.
So wait. So you're shooting half of it over there without you physically being
I'm,
there?
I'm shooting the artist on it.
Yeah.
There's a featured artist. He's from Utah, so he's shooting his part for the
gotcha.
clip in Utah, and I'm shooting my part here in Sydney.
Yeah,
And then
mad. Thank fuck for the internet, right?
I told my mom this, and my mom was like, "Wait, wasn't my dad?" And I told my dad about the video shoot, and I was like, "Oh, one of the boys is shooting his parts back there," and he's like, just looking up at the ceiling. Oh man, you guys are lucky. And I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, we had to like write letters back in the days. I was like, "Shit,
Had to send out
man."
pigeons daily.
Yeah, had to send pigeons. But yeah, so
But it's true though. Hey, like if there's any time you wanted a epidemic
Man.
COVID thing to happen, it's good now. I mean, it's not great. I mean, I prefer
Well, they had.
no.
It's not
COVID.
like they didn't happen before. They just,
Yeah.
It wasn't 2020.
Well, that was the thing. Last time it happened was like what 1912 or something, and they're like they had to shut down the borders. I'm like, who the fuck could travel anyway?
yeah.
You know what? You couldn't travel in 1912. I mean, if you did it was by boat and it took you 9 months.
I will say though, like with the whole like COVID thing, one thing I've learned from this pandemic or plandemic, whatever you want to call it.
Oh wait, are you one of those?
No,
Okay,
I know
just
there's
joking.
gonna be some people watching like, oh, no, it's a pandemic, man. It's a pandemic. Anyways,
You know some people I know.
probably do. It's just like times like this kind of shows who can adapt.
Yeah,
And-
100%.
And who who cannot. So
Sink or swim, baby.
exactly, man. So this whole thing, like I won't lie, at the start I was like, damn. A lot of the income for artists, especially if you're independent, comes from
Touring and
majority
live.
of it comes from shows. So when this like lockdown, all the lockdowns and stuff happened, borders shutting, I was like, damn, I don't know if this is gonna be tricky, but it's actually like, if anything, it's been better than all
right.
this time. Yeah, like
Yeah.
the work ethic has been crazy.
Yeah, if you didn't have a work ethic,
You
that
were-
was one thing. But if you didn't grow your work ethic during this
During-
time,
It ain't gonna happen any other time.
Exactly. So like times like this kind of shows out who's gonna survive and who's not gonna survive. So
And hopefully there'll be like a slingshot effect once that starts opening up. Like, you've used this time properly by the sounds of it to actually push yourself
Yeah.
and push your name so
Yeah.
that when you go like, hey guys, now we can have a
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
People are gonna be like, well, fuck
exactly,
yeah, we're gonna
man.
come.
It's like doing too many like in any like situation, too much of anything will kind of dry out and drown out the. So I think doing like a lot of shows was like cool, but then having this break is like making people hungry.
Yeah.
So when we can do shows again, it's like be even crazier. So
And hopefully you got enough content out there too, so you can really
Oh,
focus
dude.
on making
Yeah,
the show
100%.
better rather than trying to juggle both
I had this.
music and
I had
that.
this discussion with my the boys a couple days ago. I was like, man, can't wait because we're actually planning on doing some like shows in the country because there's some places you can go to.
Yeah.
Right now it's just we're working on it, but we're like saying, man, taking the time off and putting it into music. Like the set list is gonna be like I'm looking forward to it now.
You're gonna be able to do a different set list for majority of your shows.
100%. Like last couple years we're doing shows. Like it's not that I was getting bored. It was just like, damn, I want to. So we would only add on like one extra song every now and then, or because we were like busy touring, so we couldn't really release singles.
Yeah.
But now we've released like I've just released the EP at the beginning of the year. Donnie, Noise, like everyone's got singles now. Like the whole set list is gonna be different, and I know this is gonna be for everybody.
Yeah,
all the artists doing stuff. It's gonna be the bounce back will be. Fingers crossed will be better than.
Yeah,
than
I totally agree with that. That's definitely happened. And I mean, me personally, like I'm getting a lot more people when I'm doing mastering and stuff. It's not just mastering the track anymore. You know what I mean? Like I'm getting people being like, okay, can I also get a performance version? Can I get an a cappella and an instrumental? Because they know that eventually this will change.
You're gonna need it,
you know. And so everybody's now started to think ahead and been like, okay, we don't want to have to come back and be like, when everything's opening up, be like, oh, I really need this right now. It's like, no, can you just, here's the file.
Yeah.
Can you just run it through at the same time?
Yeah.
Give me a performance version.
Yeah.
Get me an a cappella so that I can give it to the DJ. Get me a instrumental so that people can do remixes and things like that. It's like everyone's thinking bigger now.
Exactly.
Which I think has been
and
really,
that's what
really
I'm
good.
saying. Going back to this whole shutdown, lockdown, borders closing. I think the first month or two, everyone was like panicking, like, what am I gonna do? Now
People are
everyone
adapting,
like, thank you, thank you for this,
Yeah.
because now
It's been a reset.
I've gained from all
100%.
this setback, you know.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm looking forward to it, man. Like when shows happen again, I can only imagine how everyone's shows are gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
One thing COVID's definitely shown is like the ability to sit back and then just plan more.
Yeah.
But like, look from a bird's eye view rather than getting in and like always react. Like, gotta write a song, gotta do this, I gotta show shit, gotta do shit.
Yeah.
And then like boom, boom, boom. Whereas now it's like one thing that I've seen with a lot of people, myself included, is like, all right, spend the first 3 hours of the day evaluating everything, what's working, what's not.
Yeah.
How do I then plan? What are the next few like steps for the next 5-6 months?
Yeah.
And then work retrospectively and reverse engineer those things.
100%.
Because now it's like, and then weirdly enough, like, I mean, I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm working less now, earning more and getting more done. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I swear I'm only having 4-day weeks.
No, I see what you're talking
you know,
about.
because there's more planning.
Big time.
It's like
big
that
time.
sharpening the axe.
You can
thing,
go back
know?
to the drawing board now, and you can like we can find the whole blueprint and like really tighten up on a lot of things that wasn't so solid before all this happened. So yeah, a lot of good has come out of this lockdown.
Definitely.
Besides all the deaths and things like that. So fingers crossed, man, we can get these shows going again, because I'm trying to get lit on stage. You feel me?
Well, they just did you see they just announced you can have up to 50%
As of October,
capacity?
right?
As
As
of
of-
October.
Next week.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, 50% capacity up to 1,000 people for music venues and
But do you feel
That's
do you
big.
think,
And
do you
theaters,
think
so
the
movies as well.
social distance shit is still gonna be?
But see, that's the thing that I don't,
don't
get.
get.
It's
I
like,
don't
all right,
get.
50% capacity, but it's like, all right, but then the 50% cram at the front, and then they're close anyway. It's like, what's the point?
Yeah, it's
I mean,
we'll see what happens.
I guess maybe the point is like, all right, if those, instead of it being 2,000 people getting potentially sick, now we've got 1,000 people potentially getting sick. Maybe that's the mentality.
It's still monitoring, yeah.
But
It's still,
like-
still
they're still gonna keep their eye on it.
For
I
sure.
think it's gonna be like this
Distancing-
for a while. Maybe like
Oh,
another 2-3
There's just
years.
the
I reckon.
weirdest
Yeah, no
rules,
doubt, no
though,
doubt.
man. The weirdest fucking
Oh,
rules.
100%.
I mean, how are you gonna say? Oh, you can go to. Damn, I feel like I'm about to get roasted for what I'm about to say.
Fuck them.
How can you go to like a football game, and then you can't have like some places you can't have like a a church meeting, for example.
100%.
You know?
Yeah.
Where's like,
And I seen something recently, like people got fined for having a house party in Bondi. Did you see that? It's like 20 people, and they all got fined. They had to pay like a fee, like their fine, as well as the person who's holding the party.
Is that because as well they weren't like kids? Because I think you have to. The rule is you have to be looking at whatever your square meterage is of your house.
Okay.
Every
you're
4
right.
meters is one person.
You're right.
But again, like this is the problem. It's like there's all these rules.
It's just still like
Unless
it's still
you
kinda,
know them,
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah,
the same as
exactly.
the DSA, like divided states. Like you need to know the fucking rules as they're changing, and as if you don't, it's like, hold on, you're doing illegal. I mean, luckily, I'd rather a fine than like jail time.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's still a fine. And when you're like, well, shit, it's my house.
Yeah.
Why can't I have 20 people?
Yeah.
You know, like
It's
if 20
confusing.
people's allowed, but it's like,
Yes.
oh, but your apartment's too small for 20 people. It's like, well, shit.
Yeah.
Like,
It's one of those things. You're just like, I don't get it. you
Yeah,
know?
and you just got to hope that you don't have some Karen living next to you who's going to call the cops.
I think there was a Karen living next to the house party in Bondi.
100%.
Makes
Well,
sense.
it's Bondi, man. What do you expect?
Karen's everywhere.
But yeah, no, it's a crazy time. It's a great
it's
time.
crazy time.
But I mean, like shit. I don't know if you got JobKeeper or JobSeeker or whatever. But like, frick, we're lucky.
And
I mean, we're gonna burn for this shit.
bro,
in like
I
next
mean,
4 years
I
of
seen
debt,
something.
but-
I seen something. A graph that showed how everyone's living standards and I can't remember like the income.
Yeah.
Was like this is bottom. This is while everyone was working. It was like that. All right, and then the stimulus packages, whatever, shot up. And then, so I can only imagine what it's gonna be like when this is all done.
Yeah.
Well, someone was saying to me the other day that it's very like we still have to be a bit careful because at the moment it's sort of like the economy, like Australian economy, is sort of like it's like a sick person who's been shoved with like morphine, being the cash injection. And right now it's like as soon as that disappears,
Going through
you're gonna have a
withdrawals.
come down, withdrawal symptoms. So that's the issue where it's like the 750 was such a blanket. Like if you're earning the blanket statement of having 750 a week was so weird because it's like if I'm earning 250 now, my boss has to give me that 750.
You can.
Once that goes away, I'm not going to be
What am I
happy.
gonna do? What am I
now
gonna
earning
do?
what I was earning before. Like
So,
it's that reality shift.
So I honestly think like after all this stuff is done, when we stop getting money from the government, I think we're gonna start seeing some we're gonna see some shit like
Yeah.
from then onwards.
100%.
I think we're just starting now. So
Yeah.
adapt.
Yeah.
Adapt.
And also be prepared as well. Like, what are you gonna do once that money just dries up? Like, luckily they're doing like a systematic drop down across the next few months, but that is determined on the success of your business. So if the cash injection helped your business, the next lot, which is the drop to $1,200 a fortnight,
What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
you have to show that you have a 30% or
They're
greater loss.
They're stricter.
Yeah,
They're getting
across
stricter.
the same quarter of the previous year. So if this kept you alive and you've boosted, now that money disappears entirely. Like it's 100% gone.
Yeah.
And then you got a pay drop, and then also now you got fees drop. Like it's like this,
It's gonna.
it's a shift.
Like I said,
Yeah.
next, we're gonna see some shit. We're gonna see some
I
shit.
I
when it
definitely
happens.
agree with that.
yeah,
I agree with that.
but
It's gonna
I mean,
be weird.
Fuck, just lucky we're here. America was like a one-time $600 pay, and everyone's like, "Woo!"
I'm not sure if they like. I've been seeing some news articles. I don't know if they're still doing that. Are they still doing
I think it was a one-time payment. You fill me in? Yeah. So everyone was thinking it was going to be like Australia, I think, where they were like, fuck it, get me fired. Because a lot of people we were hearing in the US, if you got laid off, some states you were getting paid more, like what's happening here.
Yeah.
So some people were pushing
To get later.
to get laid off, like because you can't quit. If you're fired or laid off, you can get the welfare. So people were
Come
egging.
to Australia, guys.
They were egging.
Take care of you over here.
Yeah, but that was the problem. So all these people are starting to work shit, piss their bosses off so that they would get fired. And, so some people probably got their own way and then realized, oh, fuck.
It's only a one-time
Now I
thing.
get $600 once. Now I have no job. And now I'm begging my boss again. The boss is probably like, fuck off.
Oh my god, that stresses me out just hearing that story.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a real, shit. Everyone likes to play armchair quarterback where they're like, oh, they should have done this. It's like, bro, you were stealing toilet paper. Shut up.
It's like you run for president, then you try
That's the thing.
and guide us.
Yeah, everyone acts like we knew what we should have done. It's like, I would never want to be that person.
Hell no.
In that,
Hell no.
Like, could you imagine? Like, I swear, ScoMo has gotten grayer and older in the last 6 months. Like, he had a little bit of a thing, and he's just like slowly hunching over. And he walks in, he's like, "Hey guys,
Stress
yeah,
would be
me
so
again.
insane.
Sorry, I have to cut down more things." Like, fuck.
You could
that
tell
job.
he could tell he's been stressing. Like,
Oh,
100%.
well, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. You know, like the whole thing when the numbers when they started locking down. The problem with the lockdown is, if it's a success, it means that no one's contracting COVID. But then people complain like, "Oh, we shut down for no reason. There was no COVID." Then you open up and then it spreads again. And everyone's like, "Oh, they opened up too early." It's like, fuck, you were complaining about it being
You
shut.
can't really like please everyone.
100%.
No way.
So it's definitely, I mean, like, let's just stay with music.
Sorry, yeah, it was getting too deep. Sorry.
No, I love
Chunky.
it.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, like, as in, I'm glad we're working
Oh,
in
yeah,
music
yeah.
rather than, like, fuck politics.
No, man. We talk about all of the things here.
No, we need these debates.
The things of all.
The things of all.
The things of all.
And the stuff of things.
Well, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how stuff.
The
will-
stuff things.
Stuff things. The thing stuffs.
The things that are stuffed.
Yeah.
What's stuffed?
The things.
Like, you know, the stuffed things.
The things
The things.
like Oreos?
No, stuffed.
Ooh.
Delicious,
I
right?
haven't ate all day. Don't.
Oreos. Do you know they have Oreo ice cream sandwiches right now at Coles?
It was a fire. If you haven't had one,
Shout
go
out
get
Coles.
it.
Yeah.
Go get it. It's fire.
It's delicious.
Yeah. I'm really trying to get like a deep fried Mars bar. I'm trying to convince Stacey let me get one.
Let him get one,
It's
man.
not. You're not gonna allow it?
$4 from Bondi.
$4.
Yeah.
You just make
Surely.
one. Do you have a deep fry? Or you don't have a deep fry at home?
I
That's a
like
silly
how
question.
You have a deep fryer at the house, man?
his dad's a chef, so it's like he has,
We don't-
What do you mean you haven't got a rotisserie?
American.
Wait, yeah.
Yeah.
Americans have
Your dad's a
everything.
chef?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Bruh.
shit.
He is a.
What are we-
This is
extraordinary-
why do you think I invite you over, man? It's cool. You don't come. That's fine. Whatever. It's cool.
Hey,
Nah,
put it this
I
way,
live
he
all the
doesn't
way in
invite me
Boston
over at all.
Park,
So you're
cuz.
ahead.
Just catch a lift with one of the boys next time. Just get
Bro.
Vivek.
I was about to. I'm not gonna say that. You know what I was gonna say about the.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
guys should do an off the rails episode of Jamie's house on dinner night.
Oh, 100%. Yes. Booze, chicken, and chops.
Ooh! With tequila.
Always.
I don't want the Bacardi though. I don't know if that's.
No,
Cut it one for one?
let's go.
Yeah.
Bro, we have one shot and the podcast is over.
We'll go tequila.
Let me like this on my.
Some 1942 Don Julio.
I am so down. We should do that. I actually am down.
Do it.
We should do it.
And I'm gonna be
it's
on.
just
I'm gonna
shooting
be
the
on that
shit.
episode. Just. I'm
100%.
saying it now because it has to happen now.
Yeah, it'll probably be like a 4-hour podcast, and be like, you know what? Fuck it.
There's a dinner at my house, man. It's gonna start at like 2. It's gonna start at 2 p.m. and end at 2 a.m. It's just how we roll.
It's like world first 12-hour podcast. Like if you, we'll give anyone who
live
finishes
stream.
it $100.
There's
Live stream
a
that shit.
12-hour
Yes.
live stream.
We could do that. Do Joe Rogan style. Just live stream,
Yeah.
and we'll tell people like comment below. This is a good idea. Shout out, like what we do is we actually will ship them out their own tequila to drink at home while we're live streaming as well.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Jeez,
yeah.
man, how much money
yeah.
you got? I don't know.
No,
That's
no. They pay
don't
for
look-
it.
don't look over
they
here either,
pay
guys.
for it.
Right, they
I'm
pay
gonna
for
pay for it. Ain't like we ain't like distributing free alcohol.
Well, but
That's
then
what I
we're-
saying. I was like, don't look
Don't
over here.
look at me, man.
Send me the
Over there.
alcohol.
Don't-
bro.
that
that's
jobkeep-
that's you.
That
That's you.
jobkeeper only gets me so far.
We can't even, if they pay for it, we can't even do it. We don't have an alcohol distribution license.
Oh no, they're gonna
We'll
give
get
us the
one.
money for us to buy through Coles. Shout out Coles or Woolworths, whoever gives the best deal.
Why don't they just go
Probably
buy their
Woolies.
own bottle, ship it to their own?
All right, aren't we just full of great ideas?
Why
over
don't they
there?
just get their own bottle and join us for the live?
Boobs.
That's mad. Comment below, please. Tell us if that's a good idea.
Boobs.
Just warning us what
Boobs.
type you're gonna have.
Boobs.
Literally, there's gonna be no rules. It's gonna be
Boobs.
politically incorrect. There's gonna be like
Boobs.
lots of boobs talks.
Boobs and
We'll
booze.
sing to Vin Diesel.
Booze and booze.
Yeah.
Boats and hoes.
And Jamie will be topless.
Amen.
Here for it. Here for it.
I'm
Scoreboard.
here. Scoreboard.
Scoreboard.
Well, man, look into your camera right there.
Yeah,
And tell us
this
where,
one right here?
Yeah, that one right there. And tell us
Do you want some sunglasses,
where
bro?
we can find
That's
you.
why, bro. That's why I was like this the whole time. Every time I look like.
He also looks like he's about to make an announcement on 6 o'clock news.
And this evening.
Yes.
Yeah, tell
I'm
us.
Ron Burgundy.
Hit the eyebrows. Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Tell us where we can find you on the socials, my guy.
Kennyon Brown music
Is that all of them?
on everything.
That's mad, man. I'm so jealous that people have the
I
same
love a good
social
indie
Kennyon Brown
distribution.
Kennyon
Kennyon Brown music. K-E-N-N-Y-O-N music.
And what was your friend's last name again?
Ratu Maitavuki.
Shout out Ratu Makuvui.
Matsuvuki.
I fucked that up. I
Hey,
apologize.
try it.
Ratu Makuvui?
Oh my goodness.
That was horrible.
One more time, bro.
Ratatouille?
Ratu Matsuvuki.
Ratu Matuvuki. Man, if I ever meet this guy, he's gonna bash me for sure. You're looking at me, you're tense, you're like, oh fuck, I know.
Ratu
Blake is dead.
Matavuki, yeah?
What's that?
Ratu Matavuki.
Meanwhile, Blake.
No.
Oh no.
Can I just press one more before we?
Bro, go.
He wants to be, I know it's the red button. Oh, no. That is beautiful. It just relaxes you,
Just
doesn't
like,
it?
all right, like
It
I
is.
can go about my day now.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
cool. Like,
If anyone's driving while listening to this right now, they just crashed because they fell asleep.
I don't know about all that, man. It's pretty invigorating.
Yeah.
Stop.
Sorry.
You always do this every episode.
I'm trying not to touch him.
Yeah. It's because they're colored, so it's just
Zesty.
it's so
And they
tempting.
light up. It's great.
Yeah.
Zesty. But you know, hey, Kennyon Brown Music. I want y'all to slip past that. Kennyon Brown Music, Instagram,
Yeah.
Facebook, everything.
Hit my guy
And
up.
make sure you get them
Watch
to
his things.
subscribe.
Subscribe to YouTube as well. I don't have Snapchat. Don't ask.
But we have YouTube.
If you would have asked me 2016, 2017, I would have had a Snapchat.
Snapchat's not really a thing, is it, anymore?
Nah. Well, it is.
It's
It is
still-
for some people.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
Oh.
Single people.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, the 10
Good.
seconds. You know.
You ever sent a dick pic?
Nah.
Bro, you can't ask that.
Nah.
Why not can't ask it?
Nah, I've never-
I only can't ask it if he has sent it. That's how I knew if I was going to cut it out or not. I've never sent one.
Nah, I've never sent one, bro.
Never found it attractive. No.
It's R&B music, man. We don't do that.
Yeah, we don't. R&B dudes don't do
Oh,
things
that's
like
right.
that.
You're all about love.
Yeah, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
like, think of all the R&B artists. Like, what's wrong? Do you
Hey,
reckon?
Usher gave a girl herpes, okay?
Are we still going? Battery.
Yeah, we're going. Oh,
No,
just
no,
stop
no,
filming.
no.
What's going on?
It's flashing.
Oh, it's flashing. No,
Right, let's-
we'll be fine.
we're
Yeah.
done.
4:45. Sorry, I'm gonna say one more thing. Imagine Chris Brown. Do you think he sent dick pics? I don't think so.
Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.
All right,
R&B
guys.
dudes do not do dick pics. I'm telling you,
Thank
I've never
you.
done it. I've never done it.
Thank you to my
There's just nothing attractive about just getting a photo and seeing that. You know, it's just like, it's very confronting.
Thank you to my dude Kennyon Brown for coming on the podcast. We'll
Love.
see you guys next time.
Make sure to subscribe and let us
Like
know
and
if we should do a
subscribe.
drunk one.
Yeah.
We will do it.
Yeah. Don't
But
even let
comment
us know.
anyway because it's going to help us.
Comment, but we won't listen. Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.